Oh my gosh, it's
Oh my
working.
gosh. So weird.
We have that. What is it? We have tried so many different things to get live, and here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are. Welcome, everybody. We're here to talk about spirits of the earth with my beautiful friend Claire. I'm Linda Rizzoli, and technology has been a challenge for us up
Yes, it's
until
been
now.
besting us.
It's been besting
Not
us,
anymore. Woohoo.
but never quit, never give in, never give up. Okay, so it's telling me that we're not live in the group, but we are
No.
live in the on YouTube.
Oh, that's where I was wondering, where are we live?
Where are we
YouTube.
live? Yeah, okay. So let's just have a conversation. I'll
Sure.
see if I can get it from YouTube into our group
Hmm.
after. We'll just see what happens.
Okay.
What are the infinite possibilities? So, we're going to talk about spirits of the earth this morning. I'm a facilitator of the Tools of Talk to the Entities, a magical body of work that empowers people to know what they know with entities, with beings without bodies, and to create something that works for them and not be at the effect of their awareness of these beings.
Yeah.
Claire, do you want to tell us a little about you?
Sure. We actually met through your work as an entity facilitator, the Talk to the Entities facilitator. Um, yeah, so that's how I'm not quite sure I
Hmm.
contacted you. Anyway, yeah, I'm a total nature freak. I would say
Oh,
I just love nature, and I've always loved nature, just the trees and the beauty of it, and the quiet and the stillness.
yeah.
That was always very clear. I was always up in trees and walking around, and a tree hugger. My friends thought I was weird, but they still liked me too. Um, so I always knew that, but it's only, I don't even know how long, but that I realized that there's also more going on in nature than what I just described, and that there's also beings
Yeah,
there. And
yeah.
I had no idea what that was or what it entailed. And through Access Consciousness, Talk to the Entities, I'm more aware of what's going on around me. And I just love this work, and I love the way you facilitate. You make it very normal, because it, for me now, it is very normal. It's just a part of who I
Yeah,
am. Um,
yeah,
a lot of people I wouldn't talk about because they still think it's just a bridge too far, or they don't
yeah,
sense it. Maybe even
yeah,
so they don't know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Mm.
I when I when I talk to the entities about entities, um, it's often with that energy of what you're talking about, like kind of coming out of the closet, of making it more normal and less something that you're kind of secret about.
Yeah.
Um, but entities, the word entities, right, is just like a blanket word that we're using
Mm.
to talk about all beings without bodies. So that's like a really vast and diverse ecosystem.
Yeah.
When we say entities, often we'll think about like grandpa, like a person
Mm.
that no longer has a body. And here we are today. We want to invite you into what Claire is talking about here, that stillness and that sense of something
Yeah.
otherworldly that is in nature. When you walk in a forest, when you dip into the ocean,
Yeah.
when your body starts to relax as you get
Mm.
into those spaces, what is it that's contributing to you?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
When
So
when,
beautiful.
when did you start becoming more aware of the spirits of the earth and beings of light and all the?
Ooh, yeah.
Is that a too big of a
Um,
question?
yeah. When did I? I guess when I started to, like, I had a fascination my whole life with um, past lives, with
Mm.
beings that didn't have bodies, like with ghost stories, all of that. I had a fascination. Part of that fascination included like angels and all of that kind of stuff. But when I would look at it, I would always look at it as something outside of me, kind of with a bit of
Mm.
wishful thinking, like I wish I could. Um, and as I started to dive into Shannon O'Hara's books, she has two books, Talk to the Entities and Beings of Light. That started to shift from me from a what if to what am I aware of,
Mm. Yeah.
to a whole ecosystem that included me.
Mm.
Not that I had to wish I was someone else with a power that I didn't have, but to get curious about what capacities I did have.
Mm. I love
So
that you're part of it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it
Definitely.
was actually just a choice, I guess, but a slow choice, one baby step after
Mm.
another. These are my baby steps
Yeah.
to to acknowledge,
Yeah.
okay, what is this? What am I aware of? What capacities do I have? And if I didn't write this off with doubt,
Yeah.
what what is going on here?
Yeah. That's what I really love as well, that you're really pushing against your own um, ideas of what you do and do not know. You really need
Yeah.
to trust yourself because nobody else, well, I've tried
Yeah, me
to
too.
share with others, and they either you're with somebody who is also aware and has a different
Yeah.
kind of awareness that you do because they're
Mhm.
different,
Yeah.
or they're like, what? What are
Yeah.
you talking about? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So we talked a little bit when we started about that in being inviting you out of the closets into knowing what you know. So that's something. And as you do, you cannot, like, this is a one man sport.
Yeah.
This you're knowing your capacities. You got to know for you, and not no one can validate that. No one can say yes, you know what you know. You've got to
Mm.
be brave enough to know for yourself. That's the
Yeah.
energy of acknowledgement. Uh, it's knowing what is true for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we are gonna today, I want to invite you, if anybody out there has read the book Narnia. In Narnia, the little kids walk through the wardrobe, in the spare room, as they
Mm.
call it in Narnia. They walk through those fur coats hanging in the
First.
closet and into this magical wintry world of fairies, and I can't even think of everything now that they
Yeah. All the
encounter.
creatures. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's outside of time, and it's where these children get to be the magic that they truly be, and
Mm.
not just written off as just children.
Yeah.
So with spirits of the earth, with beings of light, with all of these magical creatures, it's where you get to be invited through the closet and into another world.
I love that. Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
yeah, it's not anything that you have to share with anyone else.
Mm. Yeah.
It's where you first and foremost begin to like allow yourself to unfurl and relax into what you know.
Yeah.
Let those creatures that you've always wished were real, allow them to contribute.
To be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allow them to be.
Yeah. I love
Allow
that.
yourself to be is what it is. I don't
Yeah.
know if you have the sense of that, Claire, but it's like allowing them to be, you're allowing you to be.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah,
magical creature.
absolutely. Absolutely, because I'm included and I'm
Yeah.
actually acknowledging that I am aware of something, and it starts a whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
can
does.
also feel it now. There's so much space here. It's just so beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone who's watching this at any time, we're dipping into something outside of time. So just allow yourself to become spacier, allow yourself to expand beyond your doubts.
Yeah.
Beyond about every time you've been shut down with your imaginary friends, every time that someone has told you that is silly. And that someone might be like a person that you think of. It might be a parent or sibling, but it might also just be like this culture.
Yeah. Yeah. It's people don't talk about it. It's very taboo. It's very very strange in the sense that it's not real. It's not real.
Yeah. Yeah. Something also that can come kind of loaded with a bit of a trigger to it is that we better not play with this stuff because we won't, like, we'll be tricked. It might be something that's really harmful.
Yeah.
And if we're playing with it, we will like kind of kindle and awaken something that's really harmful.
Yeah.
So like a great place to start getting curious.
Thank God. Yeah.
is in your own backyard with trees and grass and nature.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to suggest the movie. It's called The Last Mimsy. Mimzy. The Last Mimsy. Just to start to kindle up those energies of exploring beyond what other people can see.
Yeah. And how about coming to the classes that you're having?
Oh my gosh.
as an introduction. I mean, The Last Mimsy I saw years ago, and I'd like to see it again. But there's also something else going on, and it has to do with you. So that's there's 2 events coming up. The next couple of days.
And you know what? God, thank you, Claire. I kind of totally forgot about that. One thing that really contributed to me strengthening these muscles and really getting courageous with what I'm willing to know is Shannon O'Hara's book, Beings of Light.
Yeah.
It is this invitation to come through the wardrobe into that magical land of something that's so much greater than our fear and our doubt. And that's into exploring the beings of light. Just start now to expand into them, everyone. It's tapping into something that's so much greater than people, so much greater than doubt, so much greater than fear, and into those things that are into creating with consciousness, creating something greater with consciousness. And I got a hold of Shannon O'Hara's book. I downloaded the audiobook and I just started listening and listening and listening. I looped it in my laundry room. It's kind of a central area in my home. I can look at it now. And I just started to allow the beautiful energies of beings of light to like melt my doubt, melt my fear. And as a Talk to the Entities facilitator, I have the honor, the privilege of doing book readings with that book, Beings of Light. So on December 22nd, my birthday, 2 days from today, if you're watching this in 2024, I'm going to do a free book reading of Beings of Light where we're going to get together. We're going to dip into these energies, read from Shannon's book, and we're going to start to allow ourselves to be in that space of magic that we all know is possible.
Yeah. So people can go to lindarisoli.com and find register for that.
Yeah, I will pop a link in after we're done here, just because I don't want to take the time to find it right now.
No.
And you can find it on Facebook as well, Linda Risoli Coaching. And all you have to do is sign up.
Yeah. I'm so looking forward to that. It's just such a beautiful book, and it opens up so much, and
it's a real gift. It's a real gift. Like, it's been a gift to me individually, and it's a gift to this earth. It's a gift to the future. Yeah. Like, I want to create a future where energies, where beings like the beings of light are the dominant contribution.
Yeah. Imagine. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just incredible.
Yeah.
And another chance people have to join you in your beautiful, beautiful facilitation and awareness giving is on the 31st of this month. So there's the Spirits of the Earth introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had so many beautiful people contribute to me, Shannon O'Hara being one of them, and Simone Milasas being another. And she had given me this question of, what do the spirits of the land require us to be now? So when we're talking about future, here we are in this, all over the world, like there's like tumultuous things. And we are the ones, like, we often can have that sense that we're at the effect of what's going on in the world. And what if there was something else possible? What if you got to choose? What if you got to contribute to a future that lights you up, a future that contributes to the earth, a future that is like conscious and expansive, where you're the choosing one. You're the one that's creating and contributing, not you have to be at the effect of all these other forces that work in the world. And so when I look at that future, it is so much about the earth. It is so much about these spirits of the earth. That's what's empowered me to be excited about the tomorrows.
Yeah.
And to have the sense that I get to partner with conscious beings that include the spirits of the earth to choose towards that tomorrow, to lead towards that future. And so I live in one part of the earth. I'm in Canada. There is like this deep blanket of snow. There's all of these trees surrounding me. There is all of these beings, these spirits of the earth that are contributing to me. Claire lives on the other side of the world. Her spirits of the earth are different. Like, what are you aware of there, Claire, where you live? Where are you?
Well, I'm in the Netherlands at the moment, and I'm near the sea, which is really interesting because the last 3 years I've been near trees and forests, and so the water spirits are kind of new to me. I'm exploring because I haven't really taken the time or come across
Yeah.
The water spirits, and also maybe I found them a little scary. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
scary or I had more affinity. It was easier for me to start with the actual
Yeah.
earth and the trees and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, I'm here, and it's I do realize now, because I was in France before in a very tree-rich area.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, and it was very quiet there, so I found it easier to connect with them. And
Yeah.
now even though I'm not in Amsterdam, I'm in a little village, but still there's a
Yeah.
lot of, Holland is just incredibly full with beings and bodies. You really can't, there's 17 million people on a
Wow.
tiny piece of land,
Yeah.
So I haven't yet done a lot of connecting with
Yeah.
the spirits of the earth here because it's so different. I'm more with people at the moment, beings in
Yeah.
bodies. Yeah.
I love that. When we say spirits of the earth, right, it's really diverse across this whole globe that we live on. So, Spirits of the Earth introduction is really an invitation to wherever you live to begin to learn the language, to begin to tap into the beings that are surrounding you, the
Yeah.
beings without bodies. And so I really want to invite you, like it's part of the health of the earth. So whoever you are, wherever you are, if this interests you, what resources are at your fingertips that will allow you to strengthen your capacity? Why are you living where you're living? What are you there to contribute and create? And please, I would love for you to get in a class with me. Spirits of the Earth is coming up, where we're going to dive into kind of that energy of with the new year rolling around. Like, where can you start to step up with the capacities that you actually have and with the beings, these spirits of the earth that are inviting you to step up? What are they requiring you to be now?
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody come to class on the 22nd. And the
Yeah.
22nd, you can just sit down and with a hot chocolate or something and
Yeah.
listen to you read this beautiful book. And the 31st is actually the workshop that you
Yeah.
are accredited for now to be able to give. And I'm so looking
Yeah.
forward to that. It's very
Oh,
exciting.
yeah. Every magician out there, like, please, let's get together and see what we can create that's going to contribute to this earth.
Yes. Cool.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire.
Nice one. Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook. There's lots of way to find me. You all out there are really have resources to do that. So reach out.
Yes, I was just actually writing your email, your website.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a great place to find everything.
Yeah. Did I
Thank
do it
you,
right?
everyone. Thank you, Claire. I am not sure. We'll
Thank you,
get you.
Linda.
Yeah, okay. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.